Welcome to the interviews and the Tookoff Show with your girl, DJ Grace, a Tookoffboss.
It's only one boss, DJ Grace Tookoffboss. Took off on them for rocket style. You don't know the Tookoff Show.
Welcome each and everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to the interviews with DJ Grace Tookoffboss. Today I'll be interviewing a very talented artist slash producer. His name is CEO51. All right. It's going to be a very interesting interview as usual. So please to share and invite. Thank you. So right about now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be dropping a couple songs for the artist. And after that, then we're going to be inviting the artist on the live. All right. So please to share and please to invite. Thank you. So let me drop this one right now. This one is called Power by CEO51. Let's go.
That one I name Power. Every minute, every hour, hard and tough like some cartwheel flower. Power. Every minute, every hour, rougher than steel, move by the hour. Power. Every minute, every hour, hard and tough like some cartwheel flower. Power. Every minute, every hour, this is a brand new song. Sure. Nowadays people now give nobody nothing. Make a few grands and them things say a something. Spend 2 time bank book gone to nothing. So them things.
A big tune. Yes, about it. The voice of CEO51. Lord of mercy, boss and share. Thank you for the top. Yeah.
Say a something and a nothing. Move on your feet and just rearrange something. No people send them life gone to nothing. One power move and just make a new
Yola.
shopping.
Stuart, another place. Frank in our place. Thanks for tapping the screen. Let's go. Come on.
Fearless silk and satin, you heard. Fall off your feet, just make a new move. Brand new smile and a new pair of shoes. Don't win the race where you know you can lose. Know you can pick.
Welcome in St. Michael to the interviews.
Can refuse. Sure. Power. Every minute, every hour. Hard and tough like some cartwheel flower. Power. Every minute, every hour. Rougher than steel.
Please to share and invite. Thank you. Big up everyone clocking in on the TikTok live, everyone on the Facebook live. Let's go.
Move by the hour, power. Every minute, every hour. Hard and tough like some cartwheel flower. Power. Every minute, every hour. This is a brand new song. Sure. Enough of them a borrow. Enough of them a beg. Enough of them with fire cap a shot.
It's a big tune, right? It's called Power.
Instead,
CEO Cat.
but we step up it.
CEO51.
In a life you have it hard and tough. To move up the ladder after rougher than rough. Ear and deaf, learn to see and blind.
Alright, Mr. The Artist, let me have him on the live, people, and you can follow up the artist as well.
You watch people business away.
Let me invite him on the live.
It's a time, make one power move cross the borderline. This a grind time, boy, don't waste your time, me ball power. Every minute, every hour, hard and tough like some cartwheel flower. Power. Every minute, every hour, still move by the hour. Power. Every minute, every hour.
I'm always playing this one. Power, big tune. Let's go.
Hard and tough like some.
Big up Gregory Merchant and the players.
Cartwheel flower. Power.
Abdul, let's go.
Every minute, every hour. This is a brand new song. Sure. Nowadays people now give nobody nothing. Make a few grands and them things say a something. Spend 2 time bank book gone to nothing. So them things say a something and a nothing. Move on your feet and just rearrange something. No people send them life gone to nothing. One power move and just make a new shopping.
That is so true. This one is called Sharty. Alright, CEO51 is on the live. You just mute your mic for now. Alright, when I'm ready to talk to you, then you can unmute the mic. Alright, so mute your mic so we don't get any background feedback.
You, hey, shorty, I'm talking to you. man, I pray you. Joe. Ever since I laid my eyes on you, girl, I wanna buy you diamonds, I wanna buy you pearl. Let's take a trip all over the world.
This one is Bossy, this one is called Shawty. Let's go, Lord of mercy. Heart like a lava.
You're my shorty, you're my baby, I want you, girl, and you're shorty. I'm talking to you. Come on, shorty. A long time, man, I pray you. Joe, hey, shorty. I'm talking to you. Come on, shorty. A long time, man, I pray you. Joe, shorty, you're my queen. You're so beauty, beauty queen. I wanna take you round the world. You're my baby, pretty girl. I love you, baby. You're my queen. You're my wifey, pretty thing. I wouldn't trade you out this world. I give you diamond, give you pearl. Hey.
A big tune. Let me drop another one. This one is called All the Vibes. Big up yourself, another place. Cappy, logging in. Let's go. All the vibes.
Let me talk to them real quick. I gotta say something.
Big up DJ Mal, clocking in from Toronto, Canada. Big up yourself. Let's go.
They on the corner, we are all of ice. Music a player, we are all of ice. Speaker,
I'm going to be talking to the artist just in a few minutes. CEO 51, let's go.
all of ice.
You're all in the vibes.
All of vibes, yes, we are all of vibes. Sure, reggae a player, we are all of vibes. Dance all a player, we are all of vibes. Smoker a player, we
Hi, Jamar with the toppings. Thank you.
are all of vibes. All of vibes, yes, we are all of vibes. We're drinking up with red stripe beer. We're drinking up with Guinness Stout. We're drinking up with Dragon Stout. We're drinking up with Tiger Bone. We're drinking like rum.
Thank you.
That is Jamaican style.
Big up yourself, Yellow Man of the place. DJ. The DJs are clocking in.
The party.
Big up all the DJ that is clocking in right now on the interviews with DJ Grace, Tookoffboss. Thank you, Lisa. See you with another place. Let's go. Come on.
That is the people's choice. Show, come on, dance on, entertainer. Change the lyrics and the content, man. Show, come on, dance on, entertainer. No come to mash up with music plan. Dance on, no. That reggae is the number one. Come on, no. Don't try to mash up with plan. Show, this ain't nothing personal. The India, my good time, dance on fun.
Let me drop another one. This one is called Come From Far.
A long time we are come from far. We are come from far. We are come from far. We are yeah. A long time we are come from far. A long time we are come from far. Yeah. A long time we are come from far. 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 Yeah. A long time we are come from far. A long time we are come from far.
Keep on sharing and tagging. Let's go.
A long time we are come
Thank you, Yellow Man.
from far. A long time we are come from far.
Listen to tune.
Yeah. A long time we are come from far. A long time we are come from far. Come from far. See me come on, me come from far. Some boy want deal with war. Man, if you look in my mouth, I ain't smoking cigar. Strictly ganja weed. Hey boy, see me come on, me come from far. Some boy want deal with war. Man, if you look in my mouth, I ain't smoking cigar. Strictly ganja weed. Hey boy, we not spar with no informer boy. We not mix up, we not mingle with no FBI spy. Them get all a shot in a them eye. Then me murder.
Lord have mercy, drop it like it's hot. Let me drop another one. Let me drop another one coming from the CEO51 production out in our digital platform. Let's get this one. It's called Zero. Dougie Fresh. Let's go.
Talk slick, that's a bad bet. I don't play petty. I just set checks. Get my head down, turn pain into power. Every scar on my head got me harder by the hour. You see the glow now, you ain't see the grind. All the nights I was broke, put some steel.
This one is called Zero. Keep on sharing and tapping that screen. Let's go.
In my spine, I don't beat
Thanks for the repost.
on the text. I don't argue on the thread. Hey, I just tighten my circle. Let the clowns all beg. Sure.
A big tune.
I go 0 to 100 real quick. If you disrespect my flex, I stand on respect every day, every hour. That's the code that I live, not a threat, that's a promise. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Take it sweet till it isn't. I stand on respect every day, every hour. Cross that line, then you live with the consequence.
Alright, you live with the consequence. Right about now, let me dance to the sky. This one is called Dance to the Sky. Let's go. And they're out and all of them are out on all digital platform. Alright, let's go.
Walking down the street with a rhythm in my soul. Got the neon lights taking full control. Every step I take is a beat in time. Feeling so alive, yeah, I'm in my prime. Can you feel that heat rising from the ground? There's a magic rising in the sound. Don't look back, just let it go. We're about to start the show. Dance all night under the electric skies. We're reaching for the stars. We are flying high. No more worries, no more fears. This is the moment we have waited for years. Oh yeah.
Got a buzz. We know we got a buzz. All right, check this one. Oh, this one is called I Need a Date Tonight. I love how this rhythm, you see? CEO51, let's go.
Walk in, check the room, feel the air. Couple smiles, few stares. You're there. High heels on the edge of the light. Lip gloss, little laugh. That's right. Whoa, you've been dancing on your own all night. I've been thinking how to say this right. Hey, if you're feeling what I'm feeling inside, take my hands, we can slide. Hey,
Thank you, Yellow Man, for all the gifts. Thank you, though. Thank you.
need a date tonight. Who's gonna be my lady tonight?
I think we got one more song to play and then we're gonna talk to the artist, all right?
Let's take a ride into the sunshine window.
I'm live on TikTok with the artist. It's DJ Grace, Tookoffboss 9.
Down hard
Let's go.
on the front line.
Come on now.
I need a date tonight. Who's gonna be my lady tonight? Let's take a ride into the sunshine. Just you and I on a sunshine ride. It's a vibe up in this place.
All right, we're gonna drop one more song and then we're gonna be talking to the artist.
A couple of baddies in the room, but there's one that caught my eye, and I gotta make my move. You've been dancing by yourself all night. I've been thinking how to say this right, girl. I need a date tonight. Who's gonna be my lady tonight?
A big tune. Let's go. All right, this one is called Grow With It. Let's go. DJ, I know it. Walk on.
Cut off course. Yeah. Cut off course. leave them ringing. If it drain my peace, I'm leaving. Same old drama, same old scene. I'm done shrinking to fit their dreams. Quiet room, my phones get loud. I choose courage over that crowd. I'm trying to free my mind.
Ah, thank you.
Cut off course, yeah. Cut off course, leave them ringing. If it drain my peace, I'm leaving.
Big tune this. Come on with it.
Same old drama.
Big up Little Gucci clocking in right now. Please to repost, put live on your stories. Let's go.
Same old scene. I'm done shrinking to fit their dreams. Quiet room, my phones get loud. I choose courage over that crowd. I'm trying to free my mind from all that poison thoughts, from every heavy hand that try to steal my walk. I'm gonna stick to the plan and grow with it, grow with it. Step by step I stand and grow with it, grow with it. Hey, they like me stuck, love me small, clap for failure, laugh at it all. But I got notes on my own skin, trust that voice and start again. Clean my circle, clear my day. If it holds me back, I walk away. Hey, I'm trying to free my mind from all that poison thoughts, from every heavy hand that try to steal my walk.
A big tune this one. Come on, what you say about it?
I'm gonna stick to the plan and grow with it, grow with it. Whoa, step by step I stand and grow with it, grow with it. If it costs my peace, then the price too high. I'd rather be alone than live that life. Plant these goals deep in the ground. Give me time, watch me come around. Watch me now. I'm trying to free my mind from all that poison thoughts, from every heavy hand that try to steal my walk. I'm gonna stick to the plan and grow with it, grow with it. Hey. Step by step I stand and grow with it, grow with it. Sure.
All right, that one is called People Grow With It. It's a big tune. All right, it seems as if CEO got some kind of interruption. So we gotta wait until his live is on. Oh, he's back with us. Can you please turn your camera on, CEO51? Could you please turn your camera on, please? Unmute your mic. All right, there he is. All right, so let me take all the airing and everything like that so you can hear him on your end. Let's go.
Welcome to the interviews and the Tookoff Show with your girl, DJ Grace, a Tookoffboss.
CEO, can you talk to us? Let me see the volume.
Yeah, you can hear me good?
I can hear you good. Talk a little louder because you probably be low on Facebook. Talk a little, put a little volume on your voice.
Yeah, I did. My volume is all the way up.
All right, I can hear you a little louder. Can everyone on Facebook hear CEO51 clearly?
Well, we on TikTok, right?
Yeah, we're on TikTok, but we're live on Facebook too. So Facebook people are listening to you.
Okay.
You know, support on Facebook as live as well. So welcome in CEO51. It's my pleasure to be interviewing somebody that is always the interviewer. So big up yourself because you run your own radio station and you're a producer, you're an artist, you're a songwriter, you're a promoter, you're everything. So It's my greatest pleasure to have you and the interviews today with us. For those who don't know who is CEO51, could you please give us a small little introduction? Thank you.
Well, originally named Top Cat from Jamaica to Patterson, New Jersey. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Entrepreneur, radio host, artist, producer. You understand? A father. You see what I say? Just a hardworking person. You know what I say? For years I've been like doing music. I've been doing music for a while, but never took it serious. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you something. Like a couple of years ago, a good while ago. You know what I mean? I think it was Borobanton and Caperton. They was in Patterson, New Jersey, right? And me's an artist where in America them call it verses, but we call it clash in Jamaica. You know, clash artist. That's who I was. Like, I used to hang out on the corner and, some of the other artists would pull up and we'll clash against each other and stuff like that. But I never took it serious. I never go in a studio and record anything. You know what I say? I went down a dark road, a very dark road, and after I recovered from the dark road, I started to record.
Yes.
The reason I started record because Caperton told me in the past. I don't know if Caperton remember this. Caperton was in Patterson, New Jersey. At a record store called Tony Culture Record. That's when we used to do record. You know what I say? Record store,
Right.
I was in there and I was, we on the mic as usual on the talkaphone. And, we freestyling or whatever the case may be. And him say, you sound good if you take it serious, I never forget that day. You know what I mean? But I never took it serious though.
Right.
So I'm gonna say dark road. So I ran into some issues in my life where, you know what I mean, they sat me down for 12 years. A lot of people didn't know that.
Wow.
I'm talking about in a prison.
Oh, okay.
I sat there for 12 years, DJ Grace.
Oh, wow. Is it?
Yeah. Yes. So I had a lot of time to think. You know what I say? Most thanks to the Most High because He have a plan for me, so He give me another chance where I could complete my mission. Because I was saying, doing some things in my past where it led me into where I was. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And when you grew up, without a father figure. Well, I had my father, but he wasn't really there. But my father alive, you know what I mean? But he wasn't really there, like mentally. I used to see him and stuff, but he never really taught me anything. You know what I mean? Shout out to my dad. I ain't got nothing against him right now, I'm mad at him or anything. I'm just speaking about my history, and how I started. So what that did is, and then when we moved to the US, we moved into the ghetto. And as a young youth coming up, you're moving into the ghetto, and your dad ain't really. And I'm not blaming my dad. I'm just saying, I knew right from wrong too. You know what I mean? If you understand what I mean.
Sure.
It's not. I'm not saying, but he would have helped if my dad was mentally there for me. You understand, to teach me some stuff. So everything I learned, I had to learn from the street, and from the guys that was as a male figure when my father should be there. They was more there for me than my dad was. So whatever they did, I did.
Right.
So I got caught up. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, and got in some trouble, and then went to court, and a judge sentenced me to 12 years. Actually, 15 years with 85%. That's what they sentenced me to.
Wow.
I had to sit. I had a very serious charge. You know what I'm saying? It was violent. You know what I mean? Because I was young, used to do and not think. But now I think before I do. It's a difference. You got to flip that around. And I'm saying, I'm giving this story because, and you're the only person I ever give this to. I've never really did an interview with anybody.
I want to tell you something. I'm glad you're sharing this because this rising and my teacher and learner was talking about the importance of allowing and man being that father figure in their children's life, because this is very important. Even if you can't be there financially, psychologically, you're supposed to be there for your child physically in whatever way, because no matter what, the father figure is very important. So you sharing this right now is like a follow-up to what I was talking about earlier. And I'm happy that you choose to talk about this on my platform as well, because there's always somebody that want to hear this message, because it's not what
happen, but it's a lesson that you learn from what happened, and you have to know that nothing is a mistake in life, because if you did not like get them 12 years to reflect back on your life, who knows if you would have been continuing on that same journey, you would be here right now talking to us in the physical. So you are giving thanks, of course. So we have to be grateful for some of the things that happened to us, that we have to, that give us that setback for a comeback. So thank you.
Yeah, I had enough time to sit down and think, you know what I mean? So let's get back to the music, and I'll just give people a
Yes.
little history of who I'm talking about. Top Cat right now, not CO51. I'm gonna get to CO51 in a
Okay,
second.
talking about Top Cat now, right? Go ahead.
You know what I mean? And rest in peace to my friend Pele. You know what I mean? He the one that gave me the name Top Cat, actually. I got that when I was a young youth, you know. I don't know where he got the name from. He just thought, he just, he used to be like, yo, Top Cat. And everybody started calling me that. So, when you're young, coming up, somebody give you a name or whatever the case may be. I ain't got it
That
from
sounds
music.
like somebody that they respected. Top Cat, like.
Yeah. I had a lot of respect, because I carry myself with respect. That's why I had, people respect, because I lead with respect first, because you can't expect to get respect if you don't give respect.
That's true.
You understand? I don't mess with people. I'm not a troublemaker. I don't start trouble. But if trouble come to me, I defend trouble. That's just the person I am. You know what I mean? But talking about music, no, music has always been a dream of mine. Some used to play a song at Jamaica named Silverado Sound, back in the day. So I've been into
Okay.
music. I've been into
Silverado
music.
sound. Okay.
Yeah. I've been into music ever since I was a little kid. But as an artist, I never start artistry in a Jamaica. I started in a foreign. You understand? But music, I grew I grew up in music, playing music, you know what I mean, from then until now. Now, I heard you play some songs, some of the older songs. They're not old, because a song is not old if the world don't really know it.
That's
It
true.
it may be old to the artist, but if the song now have over millions of views, then it's a
Brand
new
new.
song.
It's a
It's a
new
brand
song.
new song.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm not even going to use the word old. And the reason why I'm saying this, because any artist that's listening to me right now have to understand that when you make a song, it could be 5 years ago. If nobody knows the song, it's a new song.
A new song.
And a lot of artists have good songs, but they took it aside and say it's an old song when nobody ever heard the song. So it's just old in our mind because we recorded it a while ago. So we think it's an old song. You know what I mean?
Just like you remain an uprising artist if you don't get that break. No matter how long it takes, you're that upcoming artist, right? Until you get that break. That's what it is.
I've been doing music for a while, so I'm still consider. I agree with you, DJ Grace. I still consider upcoming artist because I ain't get through that door yet. Even though I've been doing radio. I'm gonna talk about the radio too. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's go back. I don't want to go be all over the place. Well, so Capitan told me to take it serious, but I never took it serious until the father gave me another chance. And then when I got back on the road and I'm moving around, I started going to studio. That's the first time I really started going to recording studio, because over the 12 years that I had to sit for, I had a lot to think about, and I had to figure out who I am and what direction I want to go. What I didn't do is go back to what put me in prison in the first place.
I love that.
I got away from that. You know what I mean? I got away from that and started doing different things, because if it didn't work the first time, doesn't mean it's going to work the second time, especially if it's not good.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Yes. So right now, let me shout out some people real quick, because a lot of people.
Go ahead. Can you people tuning in? Of course.
Yeah,
Go
shout
ahead.
out to Ground Zero, Medina, big up herself. Shout out to Shabazz. You know what I mean? Shout out to Burger Official. You know what I mean? Shout out to George Prophet. You see what I say? I want to say rest in peace to DJ Taurus.
Yes, DJ
You know what I mean?
Taurus. Yes.
That was a good friend of mine. You know what I mean? I can't shout everybody out because I'm gonna take up the whole show sitting there because there's so many people. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody that rocks with me. Even if you don't rock with me, still shout you out. You know what I mean? I say, I'm gonna walk with hate, I walk with love. You understand? So I don't have to like you to do business with you.
Of course, we don't. Right. Of course. I love that one. I love that one. I love that one.
You have to know to separate business from friendship. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah,
I like that.
There's a lot of artists when me play upon my thing, upon my show. It's not like I like the music. You understand? But I play the music because my show is not for me, it's for the world.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah, I play the music. You know, what I mean, I want to give a big shout out to my daughter, to Star Lexi Rising, upcoming. You understand what I'm trying to
Yes,
say?
Lexi, very talented young miss, I must say, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. You know what though? Last night, that song you just played, "I Need a Date" is a brand new song, right? The song is about a week old, right? I performed it last night in New York. I actually was in a place. I forgot the name of the place, but it was some celebrities there. Like Bobby Smurda was there, Cardi B was there. Shout out to DJ Self. DJ Self was there. It's a lot of Cash Cobain was there. I don't know if you know that. I'm talking about the hip hop side because I'm gonna tell you this, Grace.
Yes.
I'm getting a lot of love, but mostly from the hip hop side and the
Yeah.
R&B side. That the reggae people have not are gravitating just yet. I'm not
Right. Well, let me ask
saying.
you something. Is it all your tracks or that one that is called "I Wanna Date Tonight"?
Well, most of my tracks, because what happened is they took a liking to me from other music I did, and then they've been following me. And then when I drop new music, if it sounds good to them, they'll do it because, you know what I mean. I'm paying. As an artist, you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention to your fans and who gravitate to your
True.
music. You have to
True.
also.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. So the reggae side and my island people are not really gravitating. I'm not saying everyone, but mostly. I would think that the kind of music that I'm dropping, I would get more of an interaction from my side. You know what I mean? I say, but no, it's the opposite.
Right.
More love coming from the other side right now. You understand? Which is all good because I still get love, you know? Even
So
me
let me
yet.
ask you, why do you think that is the result? Is it the type of song you do? Is it how you do it? Is it the type of track? Why do you think you're getting more attraction from the hip hop side?
I don't know. I can't even answer that question right now. I'm still trying to figure that out. Because I'm doing reggae music.
Hmm.
And you have heard the songs, right? So those are reggae, you know, it's not hip hop or I may cross over a little bit and do reggae
That's
hip.
what I think. That's what I think. The crossing over a bit, the crossing over. I am loving it though. Absolutely. I am loving the mix. I'm loving the style. And I think it's relevant. So you're getting all the fans from, I mean, the dancehall fans, the hip hop, people as well as it's a great combination if you ask me. I'm loving it.
Yeah, shout out to my hip hop people and a lot of white people too, man. Shout out to my white friends, man, that they embrace the music a lot. But you know, love is love. It doesn't matter where it's coming from.
That is true.
You
Absolutely.
know what I'm trying to say? And all I'm doing as an artist, I can't speak for another artist. I'm gonna keep whipping them, you know what I mean? I say I'm keep giving them the good music. Cause my music, like when I first started, if you could tell, and then another thing, Grace, I have to send you a file because some of the songs you was playing are the rough draft.
How is it?
Yeah, they're not. The recent ones I sent to you, if you could hear the difference on the production, because
All right.
I've gotten better on
So
the
you okay? So you remaster them.
yes, so I have to send you a file so you can hear the difference.
Okay,
It's
great,
better, more clear,
great.
and everything. You know what I mean? Those are just when I was recording, and then I just tweak them a little bit, then I send them. You know what I mean? Because I didn't really know at the time how to tweak them better. Because I produce 90% of my music.
Right.
Yeah, and
That's
the
amazing.
instrument, the rhythms you're hearing, 90% belongs to me. Because
Absolutely.
I also produce for other artists too, because I'm a producer before artist and all of that, because I've been doing that for a while. You know what I mean? I have two recording studio where, you know, I have a personal studio and then I have studio for the public. You know what I
And
mean?
it's good quality music. I must say that your music is good quality music. But I want to ask you this because you are also you work on the radio station. You are a DJ as well. You play a lot of upcoming artists. I'm just curious. Are your song being played by other DJs as well? Are you getting supporting from other DJs and artists as well?
Of course. I'm talking to one of them.
Of course, of course, of course.
Yeah,
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? Shout out to Wayne Rhyme. I'm gonna shout out to the Motivator, shout out to DJ Rapid, you know what I
Yes.
mean? Shout out to DJ Twick, you know, a lot of shout out to Badala B, because Badala B just hit me up and asked me to send him my EP, so I did. So yeah, you know, I'm all right. So I don't hear personally myself everyone who's playing my music.
Right,
I mean,
right.
but I've heard people tell me, yo, I hear your music playing over here, your music playing over there. Cause not sometime, most of the time when you're dropping good quality music, you know what I mean, it's undeniable.
That is so true. That is
You
so
know what I
true.
mean? So yeah, there's a few DJs and selectors that play my music. Do the same thing I do and play artists, you know what I mean? But there's politics in this too, you know.
Oh no. Oh yes, I should say. I want to go there with you. I want to go there with you. How long have you been doing the music professionally? After you was out of
All right, so
incarcerate, and how
I'll
many
say
years?
2007 when I started professionally.
2007. Okay, okay, beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful.
I was playing around with it.
2007. So have you done any big shows before? Have you done any big shows?
Yeah, yeah.
Any tours?
Yeah, I performed with Caperton. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? Some of
wow,
the, yeah, you
amazing.
know, I've been on shows with Caperton and stuff like that, you know what I mean? You know, it's a lot of different shows, you know. Shout out to Roned too from Monster Shock Crew, you know what I'm saying? I performed with them before. I haven't done a lot of big shows yet because I believe because I'm still building and I'm still at that building stage, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I, that one song that crossed over yet hasn't crossed over yet, if you know what I mean.
yes.
Yeah,
Sure, sure.
yeah. But lately though, lately my phone been ringing a lot because I changed my name from Top Cat, then it went to CEO Cat, then now it's CO51. Now
Right.
CEO Cat and Top Cat was given to me by other people. CO51, I gave
Oh,
myself that name. So that
right,
name,
right.
you understand? And I don't want to get into the 51 yet. And you know, I mean, I want to wait until one of my songs hit real good. Then I'll explain that part. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, interesting.
I
Okay.
don't want to tap on that part just yet. But CO51, I changed my style, you know, from a style of music I was doing. Okay, okay, if you listen to my early on music, it's more hardcore, it's more gangsta type style of music and stuff. Now I'm trying to save life, help somebody. You understand what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Give a message to my
Absolutely.
music. It's crazy
I
because
love that.
I have a song called Self Right. You don't have these songs. I have a song called Self Right that I just released an EP about 3 weeks ago because I had an EP release party 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Yeah, I did. It turned out pretty well. I released an EP. There's a song on the EP called Self Right. You know what I
right.
mean? And I got a call one day. I was in my studio, my phone ring. It's a random call from somebody. I don't know if they're overseas. I forgot where they're from. You know what I mean? And it was some lady, and she was like, "Is this CO51?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "How can I help you?" He was like, "I just want to thank you." So I'm wondering, what is this lady thanking me for? So I asked her, I was like, "Okay, what exactly are you thanking me for?" She said, "Your song saved my life."
Oh
I said,
wow.
"Can you get into more detail?" She was like, "Yeah, because I was going to commit suicide, and after I listened to that,
Wow.
I decided not to anymore." The song called "Self Right," meaning treat yourself right, put yourself first. You know what I mean? I said,
Yes, I want. You gotta send me that song.
yeah, it's
That
called "Self
EP.
Right." It's called "Self."
Yes.
Yeah, and that right there kind of motivates me more to make music like that because that's where my mentor
Absolutely.
is. You know what I mean? I want to save life and help people. You know what I mean? Most of my songs, you know, I don't write. I used to write, but I don't write. I'm not going to say all the songs are freestyle. Like I'll go in the booth to make a song with an idea and come up with a total different song. I
Right.
go off the vibe, you know, when I listen to the rhythm, I make love to the rhythm, if you know what I mean.
So, but just tell me what when you're about to make a song, what mood you find yourself in? Like, okay, when you say, okay, I'm gonna go in the boots, could you identify the different moods you're in?
It all depends on what's going on around me that day. Most of the time I make a song is if I'm not in a good mood. Because
Oh wow.
music put me in a good mood. So when
Okay.
I'm in a bad mood, I go to music.
Right.
Music feed the soul, and you know, you may get up in the morning and maybe worried about something a little stressy. If you put some good music on, trust
True.
me, it
Yeah,
puts you
that's
in a
true.
better mood.
That's
So,
true.
so this is why the content coming out in my music now, it shows in my music that, you know, if I'm in a good, really good mood, I normally don't record when I'm really in a good mood because my songs don't come out pretty good. Because when I'm stressing or worrying about something, more content come to mind
Oh
because
wow.
of the state of mind I'm in at the time. It's kind of maybe sound weird, but
No, it's
that's just
not
me.
weird. It's just kind of new to me, and that's okay.
Yeah,
Good.
so I know a lot of people record when they happy and they I'm gonna do a song. Me, I'm different.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And I'm normally, because a lot going on with me in my life right now, in my personal life and outside my personal life, where a lot of not good stuff that I'm working on right now, you know what I mean?
Yes.
What I noticed, I was telling my shout out to Shabazz, he was with me last night at the performance. And shout out to David Vocal. That song you play with I Need a Date Tonight. I have the single of that song. That's the remix. You don't have the single. The single is just me alone on the song, but the remix is my
Oh,
boy David Vocal got on the remix with me. The remix is what we performed last night in that spot. You know what I mean? In front of the some of the big names, man, the Bobby Smurders and all of them. They was there last night. You know what I mean? It's a celebrity club.
oh,
I
that's
got
amazing.
yeah,
Hmm.
I got invited there because I did reggae passion. Shout out to DJ Johnson. We just did reggae passion. I performed there. You never know who's in the crowd when you're performing.
True. That's true. That's true. Absolutely.
Yeah, you never know who's
Mm.
in the crowd. So somebody was there, shout out to David Vocal because he made this happen, After Reggae Passion, he told me, is that look, I have a situation going on in New York, you know what I mean? I think you should come, you know what I mean? He wanted to perform I Need a Date because he's featured on the song, you know what I mean? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna pop up. So I made some adjustments and when I picked my people's Shabazz up, you know what I mean? That's one of my boy and shit. And I'm part there, I don't mean to curse. One of my boy, you understand? So we went there and it went good. You know what I mean? I performed a song called Big Step 2. You don't even have that song yet. I'm gonna send you a catalog of music that you don't have. Yeah, I'm gonna email you
Okay.
some songs, The older songs, they need to be produced better, which I did. So I
Okay.
wanna
So I need to
get
go ahead
better.
and erase the previous ones that you gave to me and just keep the ones that you the CEO 51, the late
Yeah,
one. I
anything
could
that
just
says
keep
CO
those.
51, yeah,
The
yeah.
previous
Anything that was a top cat or CO
I
cat,
could
just
erase those, delete
those
those.
are
Oh,
not
okay.
mixed properly. So only CO 51 because
Right,
quality,
right.
yeah, good quality music is very important too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
yeah, if
true.
your
That's
music, the
true. That's
quality, the
true.
mix and stuff, yeah, because if it sounds good, people gonna listen to it. You know what I mean? Because I noticed,
That's true.
I know you notice too, Grace. Like when you play music, sometimes it sounds like somebody recording song in them bathroom and them bed or something. It doesn't sound right. But if you really listen to the
That is
lyrics
true.
and the beat, it could go somewhere. But if you don't record it correctly, they'll take away from the song. So I had to learn all of that.
Absolutely.
I had to learn all
That is
of
so
that.
true. That is so true. So, do you produce artists as well?
Yes,
Do you
yes. Like right now,
produce other artists?
I'm working with my daughter, Star Lexi. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be working with David Vocal. He actually coming to the studio today. You know what I mean? He should be here in a couple hours. So he working on a project. So I'm producing that project. You know what I mean? I did some production for Veggie Bump, production for George Prophet. Um, you know what I mean? And one of my other son named KYM. You know what I mean? He's pursuing music too, and my nephew pursuing music. So I do produce. I produce for a lot of different artists, and some artists need studio time and production. They'll reach out for studio time and they'll come in and produce them too. So it's a bunch of different artists. But lately, I've been focusing
Okay,
on
that's
me.
amazing.
Yeah, lately I've been focusing on me because sometimes you got to be selfish, but in a good way.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
That's where I'm at right now.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of people like
Yeah.
maybe upset at me or look because I'm not catering to them like I used to. The only reason why I don't because I don't have time for stubbornness or if you're a producer any producer could identify with this when you get music in right as a producer like I don't know everything but I know some things. You understand? And when you're producing an artist's
Of
music
course,
and
of course.
you can't give your opinion on the song that you're producing, we as producer not gonna enjoy a full joy the song we're producing if we can't put our 2 cents on the song, I might tell the artist, man, you probably need to change this, it'll sound better. Because we are producer, we got the ears. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the ears for the music. So,
Yes,
but
yes. And if you're producing and
say that again.
absolutely, I'm saying that if you're producing the music, then that music do represents you, even if you are not the one
Yes.
singing it, because you're the producer. So you have to make sure that it's good quality, and it's very difficult to deal with a lot of these artists when they come and they say, "Okay, I have a hit song, or this is the idea," and then you send them a rhythm, and when they come back and you hear the song, you'll be like, "Well, you are there wondering, is this song mixed?" And they'd be like, "Yes, it is mixed," and you're like, "It's not ready." You have heard them, right? So
You know what?
I know exactly what you're saying.
You know what I had to learn coming up? Because I was once blocking people out from constructive criticism. Because what I'm realizing,
Yeah,
constructive criticism is very important to an artist.
very important.
You
True.
understand that?
I had to learn that as well.
Yeah, that helps make you're an artist yourself. You know what I'm saying? That helps mold
Yeah.
you as an artist and make you better. If you can't take constructive
Better.
criticism, you're in the wrong game. Because that's going to happen to you.
True.
Because not every song we think is the song will be the song. Because, until the public tell you different. Because we are artists, we think all the song we do is the song. We love every
Yes,
song we
yes.
do. You know what I mean? Unless you're recording song for yourself, then I get it. But if you're recording a song to
Yeah.
put up to the public, then you got to listen to the public.
True. So you're not really making it for yourself, really. And the thing about it again, if you are somebody that don't really listen, you are going to pay the price, because you're going to have to spend a lot of money, to like voice over, mix over. Listen, I've been there. So if you don't listen, you're going to pay that price.
But you got to know how to listen too, though, because you have haters and you got people that's actually giving you good. The haters don't want to see you out there, so you got to know how to separate that.
True.
You gotta know
That's
who
true.
you
And let me
are.
tell you something again. Do you know that when you voice your song and you're there listening back to the track, you first know when there's an error, you hear it, You
Yeah.
hear it, but some of the time we like, we're so eager because, this song so good, it's a hit song, so we don't fix it. And by the time you get that mastered, it is there. So it plagues you. So when you hear somebody saying, if you really want a good production, you would have to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I have a few songs where I thought the song was hot. And then
Yes.
I may have 5 people in the studio, and 4 of them tell me that song, it ain't hot.
I know.
I gotta soak that in, you know what I mean? Because if you got 5 people in the room and 4 of them saying the song ain't hot, that means the song is not hot.
Yeah.
Some people gonna tell you what you want to hear instead of what you need to hear. You understand? So I'd rather you tell me. If you're really my friend, tell me the truth.
Tell me the truth.
Yeah, that's
And
what I
one more
want.
thing again, you can have the hit song and you throw that song if that song is not mixed, laid on the rhythm properly, and vice properly. You could have that song the potential to be a hit song, but it was not properly done.
Yeah, why most artists think a producer gonna always make them sound better, even if you're offbeat and you don't record the song right. We supposed to put you on beat. No, you gotta record the song right. It
Work
makes
that miracle, right?
our job easier. You understand?
Oh,
Yeah, because I've artists that record me before I was doing produce and mixing. I was like, well, I'm gonna send it to this guy, let him mix it. But I'll be like, okay, but you still have to record the song better, deliver the song better, and then when you send it, cause we go off a rhythm and we listen for every little thing, and if the song is off key and doesn't record properly, it make it difficult for a producer to mix that song.
to work
You
with.
understand?
Absolutely. Absolutely, I know.
Yeah, but some of the artists them too
Absolutely.
stubborn, man. You know what I mean? And some of them think they're bigger than what they are. You know what I mean? And they taking away from themselves instead of stick to the script. It's steps, you can't skip over no step.
That's so true.
You gotta follow
That's so
every
true.
step, and you gotta dominate every step. So you could become a platinum selling artist. You know what I mean? You can't skip over no step. You can't record a song, and because you think the song is hot, but everybody is telling you the song is not hot, when you still try to force the song onto people, when most people tell you the majority count. If most people saying re-record the song or fix this, then you gotta re-record the song and fix this. You understand? Instead of trying to force that song on everybody, and then you get upset when people give you constructive criticism. You know what I mean? No, that's what made me better. The people. I listen to the people. I listen to the people. That's what made me better as an artist. You understand? But music alone shall live and never die. You know? And that's so true. That's so true. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. I love this. I love this reasoning. You also have a show called Boss It. When you rate the song, where artists send you songs
keep it
and
or trash it. You know what? I started that in
keep
2007.
it or trash it. Tell us about that. Keep it or trash it.
Keep it or trash it. All right, so I'm gonna give, I like to give flowers to the people. All right, so I'm gonna shout out Big Seven and Time to Grind, because that's my brother right there. You know what I mean? Shout out to Big Seven. You guys should go over there and check out Big Seven, man. Time to Grind Radio. He been doing independent up and coming artists for so many years, right?
Yeah.
Now I ran into Big Seven through a friend of mine, Platinum Touch. You know what I mean? I had a program on a station. Station used to call Streets 106 in Newark, New Jersey, and I was doing a show. This is before World Hype. This is before the radio station that I discover and everything. This is before all of it. I was with Platinum Touch. You know what I mean? And I'm the type of person like this. I don't forget where I come from.
Absolutely.
Because it's a fact that if you tend to forget where you come from, it's harder for you to get to where you're going. You got to remember where you come from.
That is true.
So I started a program with him, and they was doing up and coming artists, but they was doing mostly hip hop artists and R&B artists, not really reggae. So I look at him, I was like, look, we got to embrace our culture, like reggae people. I said, let's start a show that cater to reggae mostly. You understand? So we try to do a different side of that. But that idea came from me being on that program with him. You know what I mean? This is before I actually met Big Seven. You know what I mean? From Time to Grind Radio. The idea came from being on the show with Platinum Touch. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. I wasn't even on the show for long. I think I only did like 3 shows with him. But it wasn't no reggae being played. It was mostly
right.
That's beautiful. I like my hip hop music and my R&B music. But what I was saying is, I'm a reggae artist, so and then it was hard for me to get my music played when I was coming up. Like, you may give a DJ, right. You know what I mean, and they won't play it in the club. It's like I said, there's a lot of politics behind it. So this is what created World Hype. Because I wanted to create a platform where it's easier for artists to get their music played.
Absolutely.
Go through a bunch of stuff to get their music played. And it kind of worked, because when we started, it was taking off real big, you know what I mean? Then we got on the FM dial, you know what I mean? I spent a lot of money behind this company, man, Wow. I had antennas all over the place in a couple of different states. You know what I mean? And it was going pretty good, but once anytime you're doing something and you making a lot of noise, then noise bring problems.
Right.
For people that wasn't paying attention to you before, now starting to pay attention. So people with the suit and tie started showing up at my office door.
Oh.
Yeah, because the pop station, you know what I mean, was looking at it as, okay, let's check them out, make sure their documents right, their paperwork right, because they're making too much noise and they are black owned, black owned. So anytime you're black owned, see, I know the United States, so I'm gonna talk about in the United States as a black owned, you always go through fight, because they always try to cut our legs from on us. Maybe them people are afraid of us. The way I look at it, they may, and I don't want to get into this subject because it's not for another time, but I'm just going to say this. I think not everyone, most of them, and I say them, is the other people that, done us wrong or whatever. They're afraid. Right. They're afraid that if we get on their level, we're going to do the same thing to them. But guess what? We ain't going to do nothing to them because we're not like them.
No, absolutely. And that is the truth.
Yeah, so I think I could be wrong, but it's just my opinion. I think that's what they're afraid of. That's why they try to come up with different system to keep us down, You know what I mean? Even though we are keeping our
Well,
own.
actually, the truth, because we're not doing anything. Even right now, we don't try to like retaliate in any
No, we're
form. We
not.
don't show any way of retaliating. You get what I'm
No,
saying?
we're not. But
Even
I
the
think
ones who are successful don't show any. You get
no.
what I'm saying? Like sign up. So it's just intimidation, you know.
Yeah,
Just
because
intimidation.
we're not like them, and when I
No,
say
we're
them,
not.
I'm not talking about all of them. The ones I'm talking about know who I'm talking about because a lot of those people are my friends too. You understand? And a lot of them treat me better than my home people treat me.
See
I'm
there.
gonna be honest with you. You know what I mean? If you want to be honest, let's talk. We're gonna be honest. You know? Yeah, and then some of my people sometimes tend to because I hear little stuff. You love white people too much and you this and that. No, I love people. That's me. You know what I mean? And if you give me a good
Absolutely,
vibe,
absolutely, absolutely.
yeah, if you give me a good vibes, you don't show me no hate and you don't try to stop what I'm doing, I don't care what color you are.
True,
You
true.
understand? And that's our problem. We separate too much. And this is why we're having this issue instead of live as one people. Can you imagine if this whole world live as one people? Do you know where we'll be at right now today?
Oh Lord of mercy.
That would be the greatest thing in this world if we all live as one people. Just think about that for a second.
That's true.
You understand? So that's where my mental is. Like I said, I don't know everything. I'm not perfect, but things that feel right, I tend to do it if it feels right.
It feels right. That's a
Yeah,
good one. If it feels right, yes.
feel right. You know what I mean? Because I believe in a higher power. I'm not Christian. I'm not Muslim. I'm not in no gang. I'm not. I'm just me.
I love that.
I'm just me. You know what I mean? I'm not a follower. You know, you got to be careful what you follow. I'm not saying I won't take a page out of somebody's book if I could implicate it to my life and make my life better, make my family better. I will, but I don't like to follow too much because you have to be careful what you follow because you could be following the wrong steps. Because I've done it in my life and it put me down a dark road from following. You understand? So
Absolutely.
I learned not to follow too much. You know, I will work with you. You understand what I'm saying? And things like that. But positive is the best way to be in life.
I love that.
Why don't you
Absolutely.
see?
No
Why?
doubts about it.
Yeah.
No
Go
doubts
ahead.
about it. I want you to tell us about your radio station. Tell us more about your radio station. Then if persons want to get their music to be promoted, how can they do so? And yes, tell us a little bit about the radio station.
You see the background. It says World Hype. You know what I
Word
mean?
hype.
I'm always promoting branding. You know what I mean? World Hype Radio is my baby. World Hype Radio is my baby because World Hype Radio helped a lot of artists. You know what I mean? You have artists like Fetty Wap when Fetty Wap first dropped. He's a hip hop artist. Even Dexter Dap before Dexter Dap got big. I think we were one of the stations started playing and I forgot which one. I think a song called 7-Eleven or something that somebody behind Dexter Dap. Before Dexter Dap even got big. I think we spoke to him on the phone once in the past before he was who he is today. You know what I mean? We spoke to a lot of artists. We spoke to Black Ryan on the phone. We spoke to Elephant Man. We spoke to a bunch of different artists, you know what I mean? But we mostly cater to up and coming artists because that the station was built off of up and coming artists. Just you understand what I'm saying? So World Hype, is a bunch of stuff we do. It's a corporation. It's World Hype Corporation. So there's car dealership under the corporation. There is web design, web development under the corporation. There's studio under the corporation, and there's radio station. Now we have a media website. If you go to worldhypemedia.com, that's the media part. Cause we go anywhere and do interviews. Like we have an interview coming up this Saturday. The artist from Patterson, New Jersey, named Cancun. You know what I mean? I gotta go to Patterson to interview him. So it's this Saturday we're gonna interview that artist, and he also doing a video shoot doing an interview. And we have this boxer from Patterson, New Jersey. I forgot her name. Shout out to Ground Zero because she's supposed to be fighting Clarissa Shield. I don't know if you know who Clarissa Shield is, the female boxer.
Yes.
I think they're supposed to fight, but we talking to her on the 30th of this month, and I guess we're gonna pop the question about the fight, and then she probably gonna talk her stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Promote her thing. So we got that interview coming. The flyer is out for that. You know what I mean? We're at media now. You could just upload your own video, and the reason why we created that website because a lot of artists tend to just send us everything and expect us to do all the work. And most of them is not even supporting the platform like that. They're just using the platform. You have to know the difference, you know.
Right.
Yes, some artists
That's
use the
true.
platform. Some artists use the platform instead of supporting the platform.
Supporting the platform. That is so true.
You understand? And support is good. We support the artists them from.
Support is very important. So elaborate a bit more about how important it is to support other people and support and getting the support as well.
Yes. All right. So you have your program that you do, right? You could easily just go do something else. You don't have to be on your program playing
That's
artists.
true.
You understand what I'm trying to say? I could get up and go do something else with my time. Now, if somebody take their time out and they're playing your music, right? As an artist, you know what I started doing, Grace? I look in my email and I see 10, 20 songs from one artist. I said, okay. I went and look on the donation. I don't see no donation, but you want me to pull 20 songs from your catalog, play it on the show, right? So what I tend to do, and I talk to the team, we look for the artists and try to find their social media and look at their social media. Number one, to see how much followers they have and to see if they're actually promoting
Themselves or anybody else.
if they send the music to your program, I think
Yes.
they at least everything don't have to be money, right?
If they're
You share
right, if
the
they're
platform. You come into us to
to
play
be
your
on their
music.
page.
Share us on your page.
Oh, that's
I
true.
never understand it. Like, how comes you say you're an artist and you promote your craft? We call yourself promote your craft, but when you go on your social media, the people you send your music to, you don't even share those people to your
Don't even share them
friends.
live. That's it.
Like you know,
It's not on your platform. Not even on the story, much less the page itself.
That's what I'm
Not
saying.
even on the story.
I could never wrap my finger around that right there, or my mind around that. You know what I mean? That doesn't even make any sense.
No.
You know what I mean? Some of them artists have to stop make music and do a 9 to 5 and take care of them family because a lot of them is in the way because too much people that make music. You understand? And I'm not saying I'm not going against no one. I'm just saying if you're not going to do it for real, get out the way. If you're not going to record the music, now if you're doing it for leisure and you're doing it for personal reasons, I get it. But if you're saying you want to become a platinum selling artist and you want to be on the billboard and all of these things, there's a lot come with that.
That's
You
true.
need to be on the billboard, and then programs like our program is very
Gotta put the
important.
work in. Mm-hmm. Gotta
Our
put the
program
work
is
in.
very important, yeah, because you never know who's listening.
That's true.
You understand? So you got one and have to watch the other. You can't just keep sending your music and your video. This is the reason why I brought this up is World App Media. We created this because for artists to upload their own stuff instead of sending it to us. Because number one, y'all ain't donating, y'all ain't showing no love. So we're not going to take out our time, spend our own money, pay people to go pull your music when you're not even sharing us on your
I love
platform.
that idea. That's an amazing idea though.
Yeah, because
I love it.
everything is a dollar. You know what I mean?
But that's you still supporting the artists anyways by creating a website where they can like upload their music themselves. That's you still supporting.
yes.
But at least they're not taking up your time. The website is there, so
No,
they go do the work. I love it.
the reason why I did that, we decided to do that. You know what I mean? It's for the station too, not just for the artist alone. It's also for the station because that's what we specialize in. So we're gonna continue doing what we specialize in.
Right.
We're not gonna go away from the artist, but we'll put some rules in place as we go, so it won't be that easy to be
Right.
used.
You gotta put some work in.
Yeah.
Do you want to share that website with us or any information about that?
It's World Hype. All right, so worldapradio.com and worldappmedia.com goes to the same website. It's two different domain, but it's the same website. So if you put
worldappmedia.com and worldapradio.com.
worldapradio.com, that's the same website. It's just two domain names to the same website because we don't want to confuse people, send them all over the place. So we decided to send both domain to the same website. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of news and, any shows like this interview at some point I'm probably gonna download it or something, put it on YouTube, and then put it on the
Right.
media part so people
And
can watch.
it's also gonna be on my YouTube as well. Most definitely.
That's where I'm gonna get it from. Your YouTube whenever you put it up.
I'm gonna put it up, of
I
course.
want I want to support you as far as posting your brand there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because
Absolutely.
you're doing a wonderful job. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much.
I
And you
learned
always
about
support me as well. Thank
yeah,
you.
I learned about you from DJ Taurus. He's the one that put me on to you as far as
Yeah.
yeah, Taurus. He said, "Yo, listen to Grace, man, and if you have music, send it over there to her." So I started following you, and you know what I mean, and stuff like that. I met Josh Prophet and Veggie Buns through Taurus too. You know what I mean? Yeah, Taurus brought them to the World Lab studio because Taurus had a program on the on the World Lab radio. You know what I mean? And he brought them over and whatever, you know. But when Taurus left, man, that hit home for me because yeah, I know that guy for since the early '90s. You know what I mean? I used to go to
Wow.
yeah, so I kind of know him for a long time. He's a older, he's an OG to me. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so but I learned a lot from them guys when it come down to music too. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah, I learned a lot from them. You're never too old to learn, you know.
No, that's so true. And I know him to be very supportive. He's always playing my song. He's always supporting me as well.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
he support
But
me.
look though, you know, because I need I want people to go up there and get my EP. It's called the 51 EP.
The 51 EP.
The
Okay,
51
go ahead.
It's on Bandcamp.
Oh, it's on Bandcamp.
Yeah, I put it
Okay,
on
so give us
Bandcamp.
the
Yeah, but I got music on Apple and Spotify. If you Google CEO51, you get my album, my EP, everything, videos, all that. Just Google CEO51. Once you put it in the Google search, one word together, CEO51, then you can see everything that's going on. You can see the radio shows, everything is linked to that name. You know what I mean? Now there is music up there on the CEO Cat 2 that was already on Apple Music from being published, you know, when I was going under the name CEO Cat. You know what I mean? You still could hear those music. Some of the ones you played before, you know what I mean, when you first started the show that I told you I have to send you a better
absolutely.
song. Those songs are on social media, you know what I mean? Digital platform. But Snoop Dogg said something, you know, I know you know who Snoop Dogg is, says something that opened my eyes, right? And the reason why I put my project on Bandcamp, or you could go to djceo51.com and get my album too. I have my own website. I have my personal.
Okay. That's
Because
amazing. Okay, that's interesting.
yeah, I'm a DJ, so
Thank you.
people book me through my website to do. I do events, party, because you know I'm DJ CEO51. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
I've been playing music for a long time, so people book me from the website. You know, once they go to djceo51.com, you could get my album here too.
Right.
So go over there and listen to the music because I'm getting a lot of good feedback on the music lately. And I've been doing music for a while, but lately I've been getting good feedback. You know what I mean? I've been getting invitations. So I'm supposed to go to one of the biggest stations in New York called Hot 97 soon. You know what I mean? I got invited by another platform. They're doing something called Drop the Mic, you know what I mean? And they wanted a reggae act on there to do like 3 songs, and I was chose for that because of what I'm
Oh
putting.
wow.
Yeah, because of what
That's amazing.
yeah, and
That's amazing.
that came from the content of the music that I'm putting out right now because anybody could relate to it. You could play it anywhere. You could understand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because you know a lot of DJ Johnson, big up yourself. You know what I mean? Joe Boy Production. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
big up,
right there.
yeah,
Yeah,
big up
DJ
Jay
Johnson.
Johnson. And
He's big.
also I see Steve Tullash in the place as well. He was
Keith
bigging you up
Teller,
as well.
Keith Teller, big up
Steve
yourself.
Tullash.
That's my brother right there, man. We got the song called "Good Friends" out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got a song with Steve
I got a song with Steve
Ooh,
Teller. It's
wow,
called
that
"Good
song's
Friends."
supposed to be hot.
Yes,
It's
I
called
got
Good Friends.
good. It's called "Good Friends." I'm gonna send that to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Good Friends. He have a song originally called "Good Friends," and I heard the song, and I reached out to his people, and I was like, wow, I need to get on a remix of this song. They didn't even hesitate. They sent it right over to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I got on the remix. So the song originally has the song "Good Friend" with just him, but the remix is with him and CEO51.
Okay, Yellow Man, thank you so much for passing through and thanks for the support. Thank you.
Yeah, so Steve Toller, big up yourself, man. That's my singer right there, man. Steve Toller's a good brother, man. You know.
Yeah, man. Steve Tola, big artist, man. Big artist.
I used to think Steve Toller and DJ Taurus was like blood family. They probably is because I used to ask Taurus because they got the same last name. And
Same last name.
Taurus
Right.
said that's my family, man, my cousin. You know, but I don't know if they blood family.
Oh,
Yeah. I think I asked Steve. I interviewed Steve Toller. You know.
right.
Yeah, I
I've
interviewed
never
him.
interviewed him
Yeah,
before.
and I think I did ask him that question. I forgot what his answer was. You know what I mean? But Steve Toller is, you know, I see him out there online a lot doing his thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to every artist, man. You know, look out for Veggie Bones soon too, cause Veggie Bones is in the kitchen cooking. So he cooking something up. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be
Where's you?
he's gonna be produced by CO51.
Who is that? Repeat the name.
Veggie Buns.
Veggie Bunch.
Veggie
Okay,
Buns.
okay.
Veggie Buns. His name Veggie Buns.
Okay, Veggie Buns. Okay.
Yeah, look out for Veggie Bun. He's coming soon. You know what I mean? We're cooking up some stuff. And like I said, David Vocals, you know, he's going to meet me at the studio today. We're working on a project. So look out for his project coming out too. So we're working, you know, I got to keep myself busy, man. You know what I mean? I want to help people change life. You know what I mean? When my day come, I want to make sure that I do my job.
Absolutely. You're definitely okay. Steve Tola say yes, they are blood. So they are family. He just confirmed
Okay,
they are
Steve.
family. All right.
Rest in
Yeah, you
peace.
are doing. I could literally hear the difference in the sound of your music. It's way more quality. You know, it's more quality and the way how you like your style that you're coming with, that reggae, hip hop, and the rhythm and everything like that. The sound, trust me, I see where you're getting more traction because that is the thing, you know. That's the thing, you know. The more you work and become better, is the more attraction you're gonna get. No doubt about it. Because I've seen it myself as well. So the better you get, is the more people see that. Okay, that one is serious. Let me start listening. You know. So that is what it is for real. Production is everything. Good production is everything. And you are putting out that, right? So I know say things can only get better moving forward. And you are dealing with self-promotion. You got your radio station, you're pushing yourself, you know, you have your DJ them like playing your music. So that's a good look.
It get draining sometime though. Like
It
drains.
do. It
It
really
drains.
does. It really does.
Yeah,
But
but I challenge.
consistency is key no matter what. Because you see the more you go, you see, you know, you see the more you do, the more you go, you see that you are achieving, you're learning, you know, you're meeting more people, you're getting better. So it's worth it. It's
I'm
worth
getting
it.
better because I challenge myself a lot. I don't think nobody challenged me more than I do.
I love that.
Yeah, I challenge myself a lot.
I love that.
Yeah, and what I'm learning as an artist, you know what I mean? You got to know how to step out your comfort zone too. You got to challenge yourself. That's what make you better as an
That's
artist.
true.
If you look at where I started and where I'm at now, even though there's still more work to be done, you could tell the growth.
Yes.
You know, I see it. A lot of people tell me it, but I also see it myself because, you know, like from a producer's perspective, you can hear the difference. Because
Absolutely.
quality is a big thing to me, you know.
Yeah.
Quality is a
Yeah, that's
very, very
I
big
mean it
thing.
should be for real. It
Yeah.
should be.
Quality is very good, you know what I mean? Yep. Even on the show that I have every Monday at 12 noon, you know, I started a new show called the 51 Show. You know what I mean? Because that's a Keep It or Trash It show, basically. I move it to Monday at 12 noon. So 12 noon in the United States is probably 5 p.m. or something like that by you, right? You can hear me, Grace?
Right. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Yes,
No,
absolutely. Yeah.
so 12 noon in the United States is 5 p.m. in the UK, right?
Right. Yeah, that's what it is. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it'll be on at 5 p.m. in the UK, but it come on 12 noon in the United States, in Jamaica, and whatever the case. So it's each and every Monday at 12 noon. And I'll be pulling like, you know, panel judges in with me. So
The time probably gone back a bit. It could be not 5 but 4. 4 p.m.
yeah,
my time.
yeah, I know it's a few
Right.
hours difference. Yeah.
Yes, because the
So
time did change. Absolutely.
yeah, the,
Welcoming, priceless one. Welcoming, welcoming. So people, we're speaking with CEO51, and is what may I say. You can find his music on all digital platforms, but on Facebook, if you want to tune into Facebook, it is CEO Cat on Facebook still.
yeah, cause
And you
Facebook
see on
wouldn't allow
TikTok.
me. Facebook wouldn't allow me to change the name. That's why I still see your cat.
Oh, they won't allow. Yes, I've been trying to change mine as well, like to add something and make some
You kind
changes,
of,
but they won't allow. They used to though, but they change it. They used to allow you to do so, but I don't know why they changed
you
that.
know
But
what
it's
though?
okay.
You can't be mad at them because that's their platform. So we
That's
only
true.
go live on their platform. So they got their policy. So we have to
They got the
respect that.
policy.
This is why World App Radio create our own. We got our own video software. We got everything that they got. So you can do everything on our platform. And we just released the app going to come out soon. It's called Apps, OPPS dot live, Apps dot live.
Okay.
That's for artists' shorts. Like if you had an event and you want to do a quick clip, you could go on apps and do the quick clip. We made it
Oh
for artists.
wow.
You
You're doing
understand?
big things, man. You're doing big things.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love that.
right
So
now.
if person want to follow up with what you do, we just follow you on the Facebook, right? On everything you, because I know
No,
you must have the
Google. Yeah, you got to go Google, Grace. Facebook too,
oh,
but Google is the best way. You Google
okay.
CEO51 or Google World Hype Radio.
Right. Right.
CEO51 World Hype Radio. You know what I mean? And then Google is the best way because Facebook is just one platform. There's
And
more.
yeah, Google will bring up all the other platforms. So
You get
that's
all
so
the
Google is best.
platforms.
That's true. That's
You got to
true.
Google us to get all the platform. Facebook is just one, and we
Digital
go.
platform and also the social media.
Yeah, we go live on all these platforms, but they got their rules and regular. Because sometimes you may be playing, even when I'm playing my own music, they flag us. I'm the
Nah, they flag
DJ,
me
I'm
too
playing my
playing my
own
own
song,
music. They do it. They do
they
it.
flag you, they mute it and stuff, and that's frustrating to the listeners. Because you want the content to get out there. So if you're on a platform that keep the in the way and they'll stop it, or sometimes you're on there, you can't even make a comment because they block it in some countries. You know what I mean? This is why we create our own platform. So when the listeners come to World App Radio or worldappmedia.com, they have no interference. They could watch the whole show straight with no glitches or nothing.
Right. I love that. I love that.
This is
So
why
the
we
best
did
way
it.
to find everything is go into Google and type in CEO51 and everything will pops up.
Yeah,
All the
for me
links
as
to the radio
yeah,
station
for me as an artist, everything will
for you
pop
as
up.
an
Now,
artist.
if you want to go on the station and check the station up, just Google World Hype Radio. Hype spelled
World,
HYPE. World Hype Radio.
World
And
App Radio.
you'll see everything and you'll get to the website, all of that. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But we here working, Grace. You know what I mean? You got to keep working. As long as I got my health, you know what I mean? I get up every day and I got my hands and my feet and I can move around. I'm always be working.
Gotta be consistent, of course, of course, of course. Yes, CEO. I loving this chat, and like sharing your experiences with us and everything like that. But this time I have to wrap it up. So anybody want to? I know you've been bigging up a lot of people, but if anybody else you want to big up at this minute, and if there is anything that I haven't asked you, and you think that you wanted to say, you could go like do so now.
But just want to big up all the good people. You
Yes,
understand? Yeah, all the good people. You know you have a good heart, a good conscience. Big up yourself. You understand? Yeah, and all my friends and my real fans, them big up on yourself. Big up the haters them too, cause the haters them talk about you more than your own fans. You gotta be, pay attention to that. Haters promote you more than your fans does. Because them keep your name in their mouth more than your fans does. And everywhere them go, them always talk about yum 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 yum. But they're promoting you. They don't even know that. So thank you guys for that.
yeah, that is so true. That is
Because
so
I,
true.
I got put on to people before by just somewhere and just hear them name a lot. Every time I go, somebody have something. Then I'll go look them
Yeah,
up.
that's true.
Let me see who they really talking about, why. And then I become a fan. I'll be like, okay, he's hot.
Yes.
He's hot. But I heard the name from
Yeah.
somebody talking bad about them. You get what I'm trying to say?
That is so true.
It's a style of promotion. I don't know if I should have gave that
Promotion.
out because
Yeah,
sometimes
people.
No, the hater them probably want to stop now because they don't want to promote it because I say that. But you guys actually,
No, they're still gonna do it because what they're gonna do though, they're still gonna promote you, but they're not gonna be so visible. They're gonna be on the For You page watching you, but they're still giving us the views. They maybe not putting a like, but they ain't going nowhere. They'll be promoting. I promise you that. They're just not gonna make themselves visible, visual. You get me?
I want to say one last
But
thing
they'll
before.
be.
Yeah, I want to say one last
Yeah.
thing before we go, right? This is very important to me. So, a lot of people tell me don't pay no mind to it, but I have to because, I'm human. I'm not a robot. I got feelings. I'm a person. You understand?
Of
Now,
course. That's the real pick up.
all right.
Yes.
So, when you pursuing your craft, right? Why does
Mhm.
people that are close to you or family members don't even support you? You understand? But when you get to a certain point and the grass look greener, that's when you're gonna see them say, "Oh, that's my uncle, or that's my brother, oh, that's my boy. I grew up with him." Oh, now they with you. But when you're on your grind and trying to get there, they're not really with you. They're watching, but they don't support you or promote you.
It stems from a lot of things. To be honest, it can stems from what they really see in you. They don't see it in themselves, and that make them feel some kind of insecurity. You see what I say? Because if you don't read with yourself, you can't read with nobody else, You get what I say? So what they see in you, they don't identify. So they feel intimidated by you. You get what I say? So even the fact of complimenting you or saying something good to you, it can't come from that. Them just can't allow it to come out from that place, from that true place, because they're not being true. They rather not to help or rather not to say anything. It's a form of jealousy as well. It's a form of bad mind as well. You get what I'm saying? But when you rise, the first thing they're gonna come and say, "Oh, I knew it. I saw that in you." Of course you did saw it. Of course you did. We all know you did.
I
But
don't
why
let,
didn't you say or
yeah,
do anything about it? You get what I'm trying to say?
yeah, I don't
So
let
when
it
you
back.
know that, you don't look for support from certain people, even though you wish certain people support you because you're there for them as well, right?
Yeah,
But when you come to know the real truth, you just let it slide. And just be grateful for those who really supporting you, the strangers, the people who, you know, are not really family, are not really close ones. Let's focus on the ones that are really supporting us. You get what I say? Forget about the title sometime because the title can really like discourage you. Oh, my mom not supporting me, my child not supporting me, my husband not supporting me. That can like distract you. Forget about the title. The people that will show up for you, just show that gratitude and trust me. Focus there, sir, and you realize that will start be growing. You get me?
yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Listen to my fans, them man. I say DJ Grace, go over there and follow her. Tookoffboss, she's a real Tookoffboss. Make sure you go click the link,
Yes, and
support
Michael.
our show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Artist, member. When you see a disc jockey like us, me, DJ Grace, all of the other disc jockey, you guys have to make sure you guys support us because we are taking our precious time out of our day to make sure people hear your music. You understand? One don't work without the other. You feel me? And the opportunists, them, I'm talking to you guys. You see, just an opportunist, you know what I mean? You're not in it with a good conscience. In it for what you could get out of it. You know
Yes.
what I'm trying to say? Only if you stop that, man. Only if you support. It don't hurt. It's not going to take nothing out your day to click a like or a share.
And
That's
something
all you
what
need
people
to
don't
do.
understand when we say, "Oh, we're fully focusing on self," what I realize that people get intimidated when you say you're focusing on yourself. Focusing on self don't mean that I will not give you any attention or any energy if you are giving me, if it's reciprocal. You get what I'm saying? But it's not reciprocal, so we cannot share our energy with you. We have to focus on ourselves. People tend to get intimidated because they are saying that, okay, she's going to focus on herself. That means she's not going to focus on me. But if you're there, you're going to benefit as well. You get what I say? So when you see this type of behavior, what you really have to do is just eliminate and tap out of certain energies and stop supporting people who are not supporting you. And that's what it is, because you gone through it and you know yourself as well.
Well,
You get
well,
what I'm saying?
you know what, Grace? I will support people that doesn't support me on under one condition. If I don't know you, don't know me, but I hear something you do and I'm a fan of it, I'ma promote it because I'm a fan of it. You know what I mean?
Right,
Yeah,
right,
but if I know you and I know you know me, you know what I mean, and I know
right.
you're not even promoting me, I'm not even gonna think about you.
I'm happy you said that. I'm glad you had that. You put the icing on the cake. That is true. That's exactly what it is. If you know me and I'm supporting you and you're not supporting me, then
I ain't gonna think about you. I'm gonna stop.
exactly.
Good energy brings good energy. Bad energy attracts bad energy.
Absolutely.
You understand? There's no way around that. If you have bad energy every day, your day not gonna go good every day because bad energy attracts bad energy. If you
Absolutely.
carry yourself with good energy, I have to learn that. You know what I mean? If you carry yourself with good energy, you tends to have a better day.
Yes, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But I ain't gonna hold you though. I know you gotta go. You know what I mean?
Yes, thank you so much. It's an honor, it's a privilege to have you and my live interviews. Big up yourself, you know. You always support me. You're a great artist and you're doing what I'm doing and you support other people and you bring good vibration. Clean out somebody, I must say, no doubt about it. Because you reach out to me literally and say, Grace, oh send me your songs. I mean somebody might have even send you yet because I'm busy. How much DJ really do that really and truly? So big up yourself here, CEO Cat. You
Yeah,
are
man,
who
big
you
up to
say
you too, sis.
CEO51, you're who you say you
51.
are and just keep on like pushing the good vibration. Keep being yourself. You get what I'm saying? Keep pouring into self because you are definitely gonna get there. Is what me I say?
Yeah, man, go
Come on,
over there
forward.
and search CEO51. You know me, I say
CEO51.
CEO51. Go search that. DJ I Note, big up yourself. You know
Big
what I
up
mean?
DJ,
You
I
got a
know.
few people, you got a few people up here tuning in. They saying big up, you know what I mean? Steve Toller and everybody. Let's big up everybody, man. Let's keep a
Yeah,
good
big up everybody tuning in.
keep a good
Definitely,
positive vibes,
definitely.
you know? Good
Thank you so
energy.
much.
Good energy attracts good energy. Bad energy attracts bad energy. I'm gonna leave it
Absolutely.
on that note.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And this interview will be uploaded on YouTube. You can go and rewatch DJ Grace Tookoffboss, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. Google me as well as you'll find all my songs and you will also find all my social media. Thank you
Oh,
so
oh,
much.
oh, DJ Grace. DJCEO51 at gmail.com. If you're artist out there and you're struggling to get a good producer for your
Right.
music, email me. DJCEO51 at gmail.com. Send me
All
a song, you know what I
right.
mean? I will put a twist on it, send you a little clip of it if you like it. You know what I mean? You want to go with it, then we could talk behind the scene of how to get the full song done. All right?
All
DJ,
right, all right. Thanks for sharing that as well.
yeah,
Woo,
DJ
thanks for sharing that as well. Amazing,
All right,
amazing.
big up
Thank you
yourself.
so much. Thank you so much. All right, big up on yourself, everybody. And the live clocking in, the people I'm just are clocking. You know, this is we're heading into the peak hours. People is coming from work and everything like that. So big up everybody, everyone that is tuning in, everyone on Facebook. Big up yourself, Set Michael and I play. See Wood on the place. I'm seeing King Set. Big up yourself, everybody on the For You page. Everybody who interact. Dan, big up yourself. Is what me I say, everybody on TikTok. I see Jet Lee, big up yourself. Basin, Tash, everyone on the live. Thank you so much. Jacksonville, big up yourself, Monsieur. And the next live I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna come live to do Tookoff show. Today is what, Lava Thursdays? So see you in a bit. Thank you. All right.
All right,
Be
baby.
more. Thanks.